Hello, and welcome to Brad's Weekly Update. Today, I guess I'll tell you about a couple of games I've been playing. He's here because I've been playing a game with him, and the other game I played and finished with Malia. So we'll talk about those in a second. First, let me show you what we're going to be trying today. We went over to the World Market. Henry helped me pick out a few candies that he thought were interesting. Let's see what we're working with. I guess we'll start with that. What do I usually do? I think I talk about games first. What do we got? Again, he's never had any of this. He just picked what he thought was interesting. We have some crunchy strawberry Pocky. Some, whatever the hell these are. Haribo Ballast Sticks. Ballast Sticks. These are from Spain, apparently. And some Bob Ross paintbrush dipping candy, which I think is just fun dip. But I'm going to let him eat these because I don't think we can share the paintbrush. That's just gross. So let's start with... let me first tell you about what me and him have been playing. What he's been playing with me. Not really with me, but he's been kind of sitting on my lap while we've been playing. I've finally been playing Chicory, which is a game that came out earlier this year. It is from a developer that I'm always going to pay attention to because the last game they made, Wandersong, was one of the best hidden gems that the year it came out. Wandersong. I played it on Switch. I think you can get it on everything. It's a really, really cool game with... It's not working? No, it's working. It's working. We're going to tell them about the paintbrush game. So Chicory is their next game, and it's like an isometric Zelda game with like dungeons and puzzles and stuff, except you have a paintbrush and you can paint the whole world, and there's all kinds of like paint puzzles and stuff, and you're just walking around the world. The whole world's black and white, and you're just fucking painting as you go. There's all these different colors and brush types, and just I don't know how everybody else plays. I guess you can color each individual tree and stuff. I just cover the whole world with paints, and it's pretty fun. I wasn't intending to play it with him, but he kind of saw it out of the corner of his eye, and he was like, "Ooh, what's that?" I guess it reminds him a lot of like paint apps and stuff that he plays on his tablet sometimes, and he immediately wanted to play, but I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard. Here's the thing about this game. I wanted to play it earlier this year, but I've been kind of waiting for a Switch version because I'm rarely at my PC these days, but I don't want to play with the controller, so I kind of was wanting to do the touchscreen with the Switch because you're painting so much, but it still hasn't even been announced for Switch, or if it has, I don't know, it's not out yet. So I eventually caved. I used the Epic Game Store coupon, and I picked it up, and it's been a lot of fun. You like the paint game? The paintbrush game? Yeah? Yeah? What's your favorite part?
Watching it.
Yeah, watching it. What about the bosses? Are they scary? The eyeball bosses? Yeah, he has to leave the room when I fight the bosses because they are kind of scary. But other than that, and it's been a lot of fun. I think the game's longer than I was expecting. Probably like 10, 12 hours. So it'll take me a little while to get through it. But I'm having a lot of fun. It's a lot more mechanically sound than Wandersong was. Wandersong was a bright, colorful game, with like really funny dialogue and charming elements. This is sort of the same thing, except it's much more mechanically sound. The other game I've been playing is Unpacking. It was on Game Pass. I played it through with Malia. It's a game where you're unpacking boxes every time you move, and you start off you're unpacking your room, and you're like a young girl, and you're like taking all these stuffed animals and stuff out, and then you're like you're jumping ahead in years, and every time you move into a new place like your college dorm, you're unpacking boxes, and you get to choose where you put everything, and it's just this very zen game where you're kind of like setting stuff up in your room, but it's also kind of telling a subtle story of like the kind of stuff that goes with you when you move from place to place as you get older, and the kind of stuff that... Huh? You want to talk? You didn't even see this one. Here, we're about to eat candy and stuff. You can talk then. And there's cool, like, subtle stuff. Like, you move them with like, this You move in with some girls, like some roommates after college, and they've all like made space for you in like drawers and stuff to move in your stuff, but you can't move any of their shit. But then you like move in with some dude like later in life, and he didn't make a lot of room for you, but now you have control over like moving all his shit around because you're like in a relationship. There's these like really small subtle things that are kind of clever, and it's a much more enjoyable game than I was initially expecting just to play, but I was kind of expecting them to take it to in some like more interesting places, because it kind of remained subtle throughout all like the little clever stuff that they did. It was neat because everything's like sort of like hand drawn, and it's hard. I don't know how to describe it, but you can actually see what some of the items are. Like there's like this, there's like a Donnie Darko DVD, and the only way you'll recognize it is if you know what the Donnie Darko DVD looks like, because it's very small and like abstract, and you just see like some basic colors, but you'll immediately recognize it if it's something you really know. Same thing with like the Ghost World like graphic novel, and then like later on in the game you saw that she got like the Blu-ray, but if you recognize that cover, you're like, oh, I know that. There's a lot of cool stuff like that with games and game systems, and it's just like this pretty cool chill game to play, even if it isn't, you know, overly ambitious. I enjoyed it a lot, even though I made Malia unpack the kitchen every time. I don't mean it like that. It's just it was very frustrating because it was hard to like fit everything, and I didn't like, you know, damn it, that sounds bad. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. Anyways, let's eat this crap, Henry. You want to eat some stuff? Yeah? Okay. All right, this is strawberry. What did I say?
You say a bagging.
I said a what?
You say bagging.
A bad game? No, it's not bad. It's good. This is called Pocky. You eat it. Tell me what you think. Ooh, it smells like strawberry. Ooh.
I can't eat these.
I've had Pocky, but I've never had this kind. It's pretty good, actually. I like it. You like it? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up means you like something. Yeah? Okay. Let's move on to this next damn thing.
Hands up.
What?
Hands up.
Alright, eat the whole thing, dude. We got something else to try. These Bala sticks. I don't know about these things. Anytime I go to World Market, there's all kinds of like Haribo crap from other countries. Most of it's kind of weird looking. Like there was some salted licorice, but I couldn't do that to him because I knew he was going to be joining with me, and that would have been pretty awful. But I don't know. Maybe when he's older, I'll curse him with. I kind of just wanted to get regular licorice to see if he would like licorice, but I don't think a 4-year-old's gonna like licorice. Here, try one of these. Take a bite of this. Chew it real good. This is a blue raspberry blackberry Bala stick. Looks like kind of like one of those filled Twizzlers.
It's so giggly, see? It's so giggly.
Wiggly, not giggly. These are okay. I don't know. I feel like I've had something like this, but not this. I don't know. What do you think? You like it? All right, don't eat that whole thing. We got dinner soon. Give me that. I'm going to finish it later. All right. And the last thing, Bob Ross flavor palette. It's just fun dip. World Market has their Christmas stuff out, and I found this in the stocking stuffer section, I guess.
I want to have some more.
Oh, this one's crazy. Oh, I screwed it up. All right, so this thing,
I want to have this one.
you'll like this more.
I just like it.
Man, it's not opening very well. All right, well, we just opened up one flavor, or sorry, one color. Does it have like the Bob Ross colors? Like, what's a Bob Ross color? My wife would know. She goes to sleep. Phthalo blue? She goes to sleep watching Bob Ross. I've seen my fair share of Bob Ross. I painted a Bob Ross. Hey, can you hand me my Bob Ross? Can I show our Bob Rosses? All right. She's here. Put Griffin down and go get our Bob Rosses. We painted Bob Rosses one weekend. We got rid of Henry. We sent him to my parents and we painted some Bob Rosses. All right, here's how you do this. That's your paintbrush. It's candy. Lick it and then stick it in here. Hang on. Let me grab those Bob Rosses. Look, lick it and then... No, don't bite it. Don't bite it. Lick it. Lick it. Stick it in here. Stick it in there. Thanks. Thank you. Stick it in here. Stick it in there. Move it around. Take it out. And lick it again. There's sour candy on there. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. Stick it again. Stick it in there. You gotta move it, or you gotta shake it around a little bit. All right, take it out. Now lick off the sour candy. Do you like it?
But I don't want to eat all of it.
Well, we're not sharing this one, buddy. Okay. I don't think he's a fan of the Bob Rosses. Here's our Bob Rosses. First time we ever did it. I don't think I have an artistic bone in my body. I don't know about my wife.
Can I have some more of this?
All right, here, take this. Anyways, it was like a disaster. We made such a mess, but I'm glad we did it. We never tried it before. Anyways, this is how they came out. This is from the same picture I get again. Malia's and myself. I'll let you guess which one mine is. Huh? What do you think? Our first try. Just watching Bob Ross painting along with him. What do you think? Oh, this video is like 12 minutes long. I don't know. Oh, there's initials. Excuse me. Oh, this video is a train wreck. What do you think? This one's mine. I get complimented on my mountains a lot, but I forgot to paint in the rest of it. Anyways, I recommend it, you know. Get the supplies. You can look up online what paints you need. And this just feels like a Bob Ross commercial now. It's a lot harder than it looks. I'll tell you. It's a lot messier than it looks. It's not harder than it looks. Anyways, I'm ending this video. Y'all have a good week. Is that your favorite candy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.